Hey, my friend, this is Nestor Inome, and welcome back to the MakeMoneyFromHomeDad.com. And today, what we're going to be talking about is fear. Uh, and everybody is driven by fear. And there's two types of people in this world. There are those people who are driven by fear into a more enclosure place, into a hole, into just not getting what they want. And then there's those who allow fear to motivate them into going and getting what they want in life and making sure that they live a freedom life, right? And so you got to think about, what type of person are you? Are you letting yourself be, live in fear, right? And the reality is that most of the time these concepts we're getting them from society as we're growing up, as we learn. And I see a lot of times, when like even like in high school, I see a lot of people from that they grow up. When you're in high school, your dreams, and you're thinking that you're gonna be, you know you're gonna have this spectacular life, but then yet you see, and 98%, 99% of the people are not living really what they wanted to live, or they're not living the ideal life. And when you speak to people from the past, you find out that they're just living mediocre lives, right? And the biggest reason is because they started to fall for the fear. They started to fall for the fear, fall for the false, prophecies, false, thoughts of what we are, right? And they started to listen to the wrong people, and all of a sudden they find themselves stuck in a job that they really don't love, in a life that they really don't like. And then all of a sudden they wake up and they start to realize and think like, wow, how the heck did I get here? What happened to all my dreams and hopes and aspirations, and where I wanted to go when I was young. And so um, I remember that I used to I used to think about that a lot. And I'm like everybody, right? I had fears, and I let a lot of those fears stop me, but I also let a lot of those fears fuel me into going for a better lifestyle, right? I will say, you know what? I fear more being poor. I fear more being mediocre. I fear more not having the life that I want. And so I use that fear to motivate me into going out there and really looking for the answers, right? Because that's all it is. It's kind of like, is a how to, right? Going out there and looking for what we need to do. And the problem is that a lot of people don't know how to do that, or they even fear to do that because they think that that's not the way to do it. Why? Because we're never taught that in school, right? We're never taught in school. We're taught to sit there, listen to a teacher, and be fed whatever they tell us, and to believe whatever they tell us, right? So we're never taught to think for ourselves. We're never taught to go out there and find the answers that we need, right? Yeah, you can find an answer for a text, but or for a test, or for an essay you're gonna write, but just think about it. How does that work? The reality is you're looking for the answers of something they ask you to look for, right? They told you, go, you need to write this essay, you need to read this book, you need to do this stuff, right? And the problem is, I mean, that's good. I'm not saying it's bad either. It's bad if you get stuck there. It's good to listen to people, but here's the difference between the you need to listen to people who are living and experience a type of lifestyle that you want to live. So for instance, let me know, if you want a great marriage, you're not gonna go listen to somebody who doesn't have a great marriage, who's unhappy, who has been divorced multiple times, and they're still having trouble holding it together, right? You're gonna listen to somebody, to a couple that has been together for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, right? And when you look at them, you just know the energy that they have, and they're happy, right? So you gotta listen to that type of people, right? And if you want spirituality, you're gonna go out there and listen to somebody who is living a spiritual life that you want to, right? It's like, if you're gonna if you want to lose weight, or if you want to be fit, if you want to be healthy, then go out there and listen to somebody who's very healthy. So when in life, this is what they don't teach us, right? They teach us that we don't have a choice of who our teachers are. right? Because when you go to school, you're just dropped into a class and you have to listen to whoever is there. And who's to say if that's the best person who should be teaching you that subject, right? And so what you need to do understand is that when you go out there, don't be afraid. Use your fear to go to propel you to what you want, and also, even act in spite of fear. Act in spite of fear. Go out there and look for the answers. Look for the different mentors. You're gonna have different mentors in life for depending on what you're trying to strive for, right? So, for instance, with me, I'm part of I'm part of my church. I'm part of a marriage enrichment group, a marriage enrichment couple group as well. Like we go to the weekends that we do, and we and also we communicate with each other. So I'm learning how to become a better husband, right? Have a better relationship, have a better marriage, right? So I use that for that, right? And I also I want to be rich, right? And a lot of people don't like that word, but I do, because I believe in my heart that the more richer I am, the richer I can instill other people, right? I can go out there and help more people if I'm rich, if I'm wealthy. I can build schools, I can build churches, I can donate to the right organizations. I can go out there and my message could be out there into helping other people do that. If I don't have that, then I'm limiting myself to that, as well as I want to be rich because I want to live, the best life that I can live. So I choose to do that. And in society, sometimes, you're going against the grain, right? But the reality is that that's the fear you have to overcome, and you got to be out there. So what I do is I put myself in a situation where I'm following and surrounding myself with individuals who are living a rich lifestyle, the rich lifestyle that I am, and little by little, I'm finding these 6 and 7 figure earners that are starting to become my mentors, right? And and I mean, and that's basically it for today. I mean, it's a little longer than what I wanted to do, but all my videos are always too long. But go out there, don't be afraid. Use your fear to propel you to do something, and because it is worth it. It is very worth you living the life you want to live. And the truth is that you you have everything inside you to be able to do whatever you want to do. You have the power inside you. All right, you have a light inside you. You just got to bring it out, and you got to feed it, and you have to grow it and nurture it in order for it to come out. And that light is your power. Light is your power. And you have to let it free, and stop being afraid of society, of other people, and realize that is you can do whatever you want. The power is inside you to live the life that you want. um, you can always communicate with me if you want to know more about that marriage enrichment thing that I do. I believe there, it's a pretty popular thing. It's been since the 70s and stuff. So reach out to me if you are, if you want to know a little bit more about that. I'll send you some information on that if you're having trouble with your marriage, or if you want to make it stronger. Also, there, if you click the link on the bottom of this video, you can learn more about the mentors and the people that I've been hanging out to become rich, and how you can do the same if that's what you wish to do. And go ahead and watch that video, see if that's for you, and if it's for you, then join us in here. We welcome everybody. So with that, my friend, you know what, I hope you got a lot of value from this video. If you did, share it. There's other people who might find value as well, who might this video might touch their heart, and maybe they can change their life for the better. But with that, my friend, leave me a comment too. Let me know what you're thinking. I would love to be able to communicate with you. Leave me a comment. I usually try to answer them within 24 hours. But with that, keep on coming to these videos. I'm glad to see you here, and take care. Have a happy day. Make it yours, and stop being afraid and go after what you want. With that, my friend, thank you so much. This is Nessie Omer from the MakeMoneyFromHome.com, and I'll talk to you soon.